Hi everybody, welcome back to Tight Chip Mama. My name is Gina and this is a case of the cobbler's kids have no shoes. So we are in my own basement and I am going to be decluttering and organizing this shelf in my basement today. And this is the shelf that we keep all of our cleaning supplies on, and it has migrated to the floor and it's just kind of spilling out all over the place. So I am no different than you guys. I am so tempted to go to the store right now and buy the cute bins and baskets, but we all know you can't organize clutter. So first thing I'm gonna do is go through all the products, see what we're really using, see what needs to be purchased, and make a list of things that we need to do. There are a bunch of CDs on this rack because my son took the shelves where the CDs used to live and put them in his bedroom. So I think I'll be going on the playroom side and putting the CDs back over there, and actually going out and buying the kids a CD player because we don't have a CD player down in the basement. So that'll let them have some music that's not Alexa, playing random songs all day long. And there's a stereo in the playroom side that I'm also going to take over to the thrift store today and donate. So there's a little bit of reworking of things, and then I'm going to get it organized and put it all back in the pretty bins and baskets. And before I go shopping, I'm going to measure to make sure that there is a perfect size container for everything that I'm going to put on there. Some things to think about. Do you want to see through your container? Do you want it to be woven basket? Do you want it to be fabric? Do you want it to be wood, metal? What's the look that you're going for? And I still don't know the answer for my own house, but I think I don't want to see the stuff. So that's a big question to start with. Do you want to see it or not? There's no right or wrong answer. It's just visually, do you like to be able to grab it and go? On the other side of our basement, I'll show you, I do have my storage bins for the holiday stuff, and those are clear because I do like to see quickly what's in each bin. So again, no right or wrong answer. It's just what you prefer visually to see at the end. I think I'm going to have this be closed though. All right, I'll be filming this as I go, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, so I've got the whole shelf cleared off and wiped down. I think I'm gonna actually pull it away from that wall and give everything give the floor a good sweeping, because this may have come with our house. I don't remember. So we're pushing 8 years. Yeah, we were just 8 years. So I don't know that this floor has ever been swept in 8 years. So I'm going to move it out. And this is also the part of our basement that gets water. So I'll show you the whole thing when I'm done, but there really isn't a lot in this room because it gets water. So anything that's on the floor pretty much is gonna get ruined. So I just have the plastic bins that if they get wet, it's okay. But it's a good thing, it's a good way to keep your stuff uncluttered, because if it gets wet, you have to throw it away. So why not just take care of it from the get-go? So I'm going to move that out, give it a sweep, and then the next step is to organize your stuff into categories so that you see exactly what you have. How many rags, how many sponges, what do you have for your car? So I have stuff here that's specifically for cleaning the cars or washing the cars. So maybe I'll get a bucket to hold those, because we would take a bucket outside to do that. So maybe I'll get a small bucket for that. I don't know, or do we only need to own one bucket and you can just take the stuff out and use the bucket to wash the car? It's totally up to you and what space you have and what your budget is. So I think I would love for this to really have a cohesive look, and I'm thinking if I can find galvanized metal containers, that would be kind of cute, because this is an industrial feel down here. This is the only unfinished part of our basement. So maybe I'll kind of go with that theme and label it get the old label maker out and make sure everything's clearly labeled but yet not visible. All right, so that's next step. I've just come across and I find in almost every home that I work in, so it's really nothing to be embarrassed about, but it needs to be addressed. I found mouse droppings. So the more clutter you have, the less you're going to be able to see that kind of stuff and get it cleaned up properly. So that's another really good reason to keep your house clutter free, is because this is the basement. My kids are playing down here, so I'm going to go ahead and set some traps for that. But yeah, again, it's just another reason to keep things clutter free and easy to clean up, because yeah, if you can see it as soon as it happens, then you can take care of it right away and it's not hanging out in your house for a long time. So, all right, gotta take care of that. Removing items from the packaging is going to make it look instantly better and more pulled together, like what you would see on TV or Pinterest. And we're not going for Pinterest perfect ever in my home or your home, but I do think it makes it look better, and it's a super easy free thing that you can do. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these up here, and they're light, so if this ever were to tip over or anything, it's the light stuff that would be falling down. The other thing I'm going to do as I go is write down exactly what I need and any measurements for the bins to make sure that I'm purchasing the right thing and it avoids returning and whatnot. So I also found in my pile of organizing things that I didn't use ever, I found 2 of these little baskets. So I think what I'm going to do is make up one of these for the kids, because they clean their own bathroom, and that way it'll be everything they need to grab it and go. And for the kids, I prefer more of a natural cleaning. The cleaning lady I have, she likes certain things and I buy what she likes because I'm just so grateful. But for the kids, I do like more natural. So this is just baking soda, and then I have to buy a new spray bottle because then I use just vinegar and water for them to spray their mirrors down. And that's it. So I'll just make it like a really easy little basket for the kids to grab and use. This is why I tell you guys not to buy anything before you actually declutter and figure out what you have to actually organize, because I have another one of these, and I know I'm getting away from this galvanized look, but again, it's free. I already own it, so why not use it, okay? So maybe for the bottom, I'll get something that I think is prettier and galvanized, because I still need that. This, since it's a good size, I think I'm going to make this up for the car. So it would be, you know, the sponge, Armor All cleaner, what's this, turtle wax, I don't see anything else. Oh, there's leather cleaner that my husband uses for his car, actually both of our cars, and more cleaners. So that all fits like really well in there. And that can go up higher because we don't use it as often. This is for a Swiffer, and I don't even know that I own a Swiffer anymore. I'm gonna go up to the kitchen and look. And if I still own one, then I will keep these. Otherwise, I will try to find a home for them. I do own a Swiffer, so I'm gonna keep this. I really don't use it very often, but it's really just for the kids' bedrooms. The kids have hardwood floors in their bedrooms, so I'll keep it for that. And let's see. Do that. All right, so I've gotten everything back on the shelves that fits with containers that I already owned, and now I have 2 piles of stuff that do not have containers that work with them. So I have my measurements for the shelf and about how much space I think that they're going to take up. So I'll just write huge container, and I'll write what it's for so that I remember, oh yeah, that was a big thing. So I have 12 by 17 inch for carpet cleaning supplies, 1 smaller container for miscellaneous special cleaners, 1 spray bottle for the kids' vinegar and water mixture. 12 by 33 is the bottom shelf for bulk items. And that's how I go shopping, and I always remember to take my measuring tape with me, because what good are your measurements if you don't know what the actual container is when you find it? So I'll be back in about an hour and I will finish this project up. Hi, so I'm back from at home where I picked up about 5 galvanized crates that I'm going to use to make this look a little bit better and to wrap up everything in the project. So I did go ahead and buy some to replace the red, just because I thought, you know what, why not? It's one trip, and I can always use these for something else. Once you know you have everything fit inside of one of the containers, then you can go ahead and remove the tags and label. That's your final step.